Hello everyone, I am Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn. Last episode we made our way through the Gaia facility, reading the various logs that have been left behind and finding out what we could. Which happened to include what ended up happening in the end to Elizabeth Sobek. The whole facility was at risk of being detected by the swarm, so she had to go outside in order to seal it up, sacrificing herself so that everyone else may live and Gaia would survive. We're just about at the final room. There are bodies sealed inside. The only bodies left.
What?
Oh dear.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Just a moment. There was a room to the side here. Nothing else in there. This is the only thing there is to investigate. Oh, Pharaoh, what did you do?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Detecting atmosphere.
So that's what happened. That's what you did, Pharaoh? I mean, I can see his logic, depressing as it is, but I can't agree with that.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Sylens.
Excuse me. Claim the Master Override. It's all we have left. We can at least stop the world from utter oblivion. Utter oblivion.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Yeah, if I can figure out how. I think we do know where Hades is. We did stumble across him briefly.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Gee, thanks. Oh shit! I missed the jump! He literally just told me not to. He literally just told me not to do that, and I did.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, noted. Now, how am I getting back up here? Oh. There's a way up right here. The sound of destruction doesn't sound good. Ah, right here.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Oh no.
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse.
Oh no.
But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because he's about to
Because
kill
your
you.
success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Tell me everything about you and
I
Hades.
want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
Hades.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
The Spire.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
So why the Karja?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Neither of you cared about Meridian, though.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it.
Really?
I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
So why did you betray them?
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward.
Which was likely
The next
death.
moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did you find out about Aloy?
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest as they used to say, is history.
Is there nothing you won't do for
The
knowledge?
things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Sylens. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Sylens! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along.
Huh.
I was merely trespassing.
Really now. And we have a few more things to listen to, do we? First meeting.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Sylens, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Huh. Very well. Next. Buried Shadow.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Oh boy. And this one? Intercepted transmission.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding.
Huh.
Quantum processing? Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Quantum processing was the reward he desired.
Yes. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence.
truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Quantum processing was the great reward. Well, let's craft the lands. Okay. A skill point, which I have no need for. The Looming Shadow is our next quest. Ooh, that is pretty. And I can upgrade it again. Well, that's definitely going to be happening. 26 spear damage and 30 spear damage. We've got a good freaking spear. I like it. Oh, we've got all the hologram data points. There are a lot of data points that I'm missing that I'm probably never going to find, but that's honestly fine. I am not going to complain about that. I'm sorry that I'm missing a few, but that is kind of the situation.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Alright, go to the Palace of the Sun. Can I at least get down so I can easily teleport? Actually, is there an easy way to get down here? There is not an easy way to get down from here. You'd think there would be. Alright, so we must destroy Hades, and then figure out a way to rebuild Gaia. If that's even something we can do. I mean, the thing is... sure. We happen to have, we happen to be, basically, that one woman reborn, but the fact is... that's all we are. We don't have all of her knowledge. And this is the Spire. I walked up to it curiously, wondering what it was before, and saw that the area was a fighting area, but what'll happen to it? I don't know. Well, let's head down. Quick teleport.
Kanpadish once again leads the Hunter's Lodge.
Alright, made it back to here. Ooh, damaged file repaired. How many of them were repaired? The rest were are still damaged, but we can read one. Sobek Journal 11-1964-R. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway, reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for Alpha is already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge. Plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew's already set up my office lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effect. Makes me feel watched, on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harry's recorded his presentation yesterday. Suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, holo-theaters, and first residence block at ZD's site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac, Ram, and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be, snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Harry's promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 06T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Interesting as it was, not really any particularly new information. Alright, from here we go into Meridian. Actually, first, I have some things here that I need to get rid of. 44% damage. I need to see. Okay, that's going to stay as it is. Okay, keep that as is. Okay, we've got some really good tears here. You can leave the handling. Take that one. Yeah, that one we can take. Oh, wow, 57. Never mind. Oh, no, there's a handling. Never mind. Alright, I may as well see if there's any improvements I can do with these. Yeah, that can stay. That can keep all the tear. You know what? Keep them all. I don't really need to bother with the other things. It's fine. Actually, I take it back. Improve that one. Even though I'm not likely to use these. 40 and 43. Oh, 45. And 43. And for the Forge Fire... That's just 40%, 40 damage. We'll do it to 41, and I guess we can keep... Okay, that one can... Hold on, I have a 44 damage coil. Okay, that's actually fine. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. The lance has already been fully upgraded, which is good. These other ones don't really matter as much, truth be told. As for the outfits, any better stealth? 13 stealth, not an improvement. I mean, slightly, but I lose the shock. And these two are both good. And the rest of these, well, they're, for the most part, fine. Alright, let me sell a few things, and that's probably how I'll be ending this episode. Oh, actually, don't I have a couple of... Yeah, I do. There we go. Now, just a few things to sell here. A lot of things to sell here, actually. Sell those, sell those. You can sell one of those, you can sell that. Sell that, sell that. Sell those, sell those. That should be enough. As for these... Alright. And I should probably buy a few more potions. There we go. Alright, and I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, well, we go in and speak with the leader here, because things are about to get bad. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Aloy. This has been a Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I shall see you all next time.
The Oseram that tried to kill our son